more things change, the more they stay the same. Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head.
What up guys, this is BZK Hellraider here. Today I'm bringing you a gameplay on the map Terminal using the newly super buffed, nerfed VPR, if you will. This gameplay is actually pretty amazing, it's pretty excellent. We joined late, we're down about like 25 kills, and we bring it back for a victory. It's fantastic. I go absolutely off with this new buff, debuff VPR, and I think it's in a really interesting place right now, but so far it's stable. They haven't done any more changes to it, so I decided to talk about it. The VPR before, I would have, like the base version before they touched it all, I would have compared it to the Scorpion from like MWR, where at close range, it literally just destroys people up close, but at long range, it's like a little pellet gun, it does nothing. With the super buff, they made it super accurate, increased its damage range, increased its magazine size, increased its reload speed, did a lot of things that did a lot of things at once that made it kind of overpowered in a sense where I could snipe people because of how accurate it was. I could, it had more bullets than most LMGs. Like if you had the common variant, gave you stockpile plus extended mags, you could have like 75 rounds in the magazine, which is one of the highest magazine sizes in this game, depending what weapon you're using. On top of all that, you can put a silencer on it and just basically grind people into bits with like 4 or 5 shots across the map with no recoil. It was disgusting. They gave it a slight nerf. They decreased the magazine size. They gave it a little bit more recoil so you can't snipe people across the map. You can still pull off the shots if you're lucky or you can aim really well, but it's not as easy as it was before. And the damage seems relatively unchanged. At those really long ranges, it's a little bit weaker, but up close, it's still a meat grinder. I still think this weapon is probably one of the best weapons in the game right now, and depending on what variant you have, you could have the rare variant where double kills replace the magazine, or the yokai, which is the epic variant that gives you basically free silencer, free ghost, and free another perk from another Call of Duty. But, talking about this weapon, I think it's really good. If you guys haven't gotten it or haven't done the challenge yet, I definitely suggest it. It's probably going to be one of your favorite submachine guns. It's really reliable, really strong, and you can really dominate other tiers of the game that you probably weren't expecting. As for my suggested loadout, I run grip just because it's already accurate. Might as well make it as laser accurate as possible. I run extended mags because even though it does have a lot of bullets in the magazine, it is a double-barreled gun, so you're firing through bullets fairly quickly. I have like a 64 round magazine, and like 2 or 3 targets, I go from 64 bullets to 25 bullets. And that's just not spraying, it's just 2 bullets per shot is a little ridiculous, so you gotta keep aware of that. I also run a silencer on this weapon because I like to be stealthy, and running around and flanking and being up close and pushing the enemies like that is great. You can just completely surround them, and with that high magazine, if you're accurate, you can just really destroy a whole entire team from behind. If you're looking at like perks, you want to do Ghost, Dexterity, Scavenger. I use Dead Silence or Hardwired. Dead Silence is nice with the silencer, obviously, because it lets me keep off radar. It makes it easier for flanking. One of the interesting things about this gun, if you haven't used it yet, which I'd be surprised if you haven't, since it is a double-barrel weapon, its hip fire works a little bit differently. As you can see on the screen, the reticules are kind of like a oval shape, and the more accurate the oval shape, the closer the ovals or the circles, semicircles are together, and those are where your bullets are lining up with the 2 barrels. So if you throw like a laser sight on here and you need to get that challenge done, it's super easy. You just kind of point and shoot. There's no real skill behind it. So just keep that in mind. As for specialists, I would definitely run Merc. If you don't want to run Scavenger, you can run Man at Arms, so you have your full ammo count, which is nice, but just, Scavenger's easier for me. I like to run on Reactive Armor and Fusion if I'm running Merc. So, Synaptic also with the rewind ability and the combat burst. Warfighter with Ping and Claw. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this comeback. If you guys want to see more on the challenge, let me know in the comments down below. As for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is your boy BZK Hellraider, signing off. Yeah. Comeback for sure.